determine orientation.
All right, Mr. Marquardt is doing it. Switch. All right. There's our robot. That's one of my students. Waiting on one more student. We are the first team ready to go for our test run. We are at University of Alabama. This is their mining area. We've got robot will go in there, has to get past that blue line, dig over here, dump back in that corner. Once we're suited up, they'll give us 5 minutes to get it situated. So it's going to be a boring couple minutes here. At least 5 minutes. Sorry, I don't have much to say right now for the two of you that are there. Nice to see you. Once again, we're at University of Alabama in Tuscaloosa. This is a robotic mining competition, or robotic mining challenge, sponsored by Caterpillar.
What channel do y'all usually use? Do you have a preferred one?
If you look at, I have a hat from Caterpillar for this particular thing, and also wearing my Montana Tech shirt, because that's who we're representing. We're the first group to get out on the pit and compete. Once again, there's our robot. We got two students. They're suiting up to move the robot into position. And then we're going to tele-op over here. A few glitches because we're the first run.
Yeah, it goes into a wall patch and then the wall patch here.
We're able to get our robot up and running faster than anybody else, so we're out here testing. Of course, University of Alabama has home court advantage, and they've already been out there and dug around.
Are y'all using these for yourselves?
No, we don't. That's our thing. So like,
But
So-
in 2019, we used these for ourselves and the judges were using them.
oh,
So I just want to make sure
we don't have any sound.
Okay,
That's
so
our thing.
yeah, I just want to make sure we're not going to be on a channel that for
Yeah, yeah.
themselves.
So do we communicate with them? Yeah, it worked well.
So it'll be boring for a minute, but I'm not going to shut down the live stream for yet.
With Caleb, no. Yeah, but the students do need one of these.
What I'll do is I'll switch over to my face right before we actually get going at key points, so that you can slide through time if you want to, or come back later and catch up. Students over here getting suited up in the PPE. A little bit different. We usually do this at Kennedy Space Center. It's a little bit different because they do two robots at a time. You can see on our robot.
Are you guys ready?
Won't let me zoom.
And maybe we honestly might have just used a unplug
Okay.
and plug it back in. We're not gonna have any.
Can't zoom in, but you can see we've got lights on. Some of them underneath there, ready to go.
Are you guys still working on mission control? Joe, are you guys still trying to figure it out? Joe? You still trying to figure it out? Okay.
Yeah, no, they're not good.
Hey, Garrett, are you plugged into the right port? You aren't plugged into the WAN, are you? No, he's not plugged into the WAN. We're good.
That way at least the direct one can be longer.
Yeah.
Um, the only thing I can think of is like.
Oh, you're
we
getting
tested
to it.
yesterday with this, but
Do we
we're
need to power
using- we're
cycle the
using
robot?
Static IPs on everything, so we like
No, we
directly set,
shouldn't.
and we're not doing any.
Are you on
the
the-
or anything like that?
It's the what?
So, like,
It's just the switch that we were using. behind
Oh,
here.
oh, you're behind. Oh,
It's just direct.
when you were behind the switch, it wouldn't work.
It wouldn't work behind the switch. It might be because we plug into a switch port in the router.
Shouldn't matter.
yeah, it's
It
a dumb,
really
it's a dumb
should-
switch. So that's
Yeah,
why
it's
I'm-
doing nothing.
I'm very, very confused.
Okay.
It doesn't really matter for you guys.
So it's not on our end, and we're working on it. There's one person hanging on out there watching live. Thank you, whoever you are. I forget if comments are going live.
While they're working on that, you guys want to roll that?
Ah, Pablo's watching. So, not much happening now. Okay, so I will do. What I'm doing is, again, you're going to see my big ugly face every time that we have a major change. So the major change that just happened is we're going up the ramp over here. They're going to put the robot in there. I believe we're connected, and all we have to do is drop the robot in. They'll give us 5 minutes to get set up. They will give us an additional 10 minutes to compete.
So you're ready to start setup?
Or a little more so you can get out of your way. We don't have any. We're still working on
You can see people in there. You can see them.
and if there's anyone else.
You know how to do it, right? Yep.
That works.
So you can try to hold it. Let's see if there's some. I got you.
So typically, setting up comms is part of the 5 minute setup,
Okay.
including plugging the radio or the router up on there. So
It'll still be a minute for you folks watching.
Mission control, ready? Start setup. Mission control ready to start setup.
Now, we don't have any autonomy as far as localization. We do have autonomy for digging cycle and dumping cycle.
Starting setup right now.
So they're going to start their clock. Maybe not. Maybe we're given free reign because of the first one.
We can hit the green button.
There they go. They got it.
This is the reset of the 5 minutes. This is a really dumb question for our arena. We're trying to pass here today.
It still says I'm live. Cool.
We didn't get to talk to the guy from Iowa. Yeah, he was super excited.
So the way it is
We're going to see how we're going. We still have 3.5 minutes to get set up. I don't know if they've made it move yet.
I saw one of the guys go to
Dustin, Mark, what? You guys unstopped the e-stop, right? Okay, we're good.
You're taking pictures and videos, I'm guessing?
I'm live streaming, sure. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna be over here. I'll try to stay out of your way.
I don't care. You're fine. Come on. I think it was 15 minutes. Once again, I will turn it back to my ugly face when we start, so that you have a, what do you call it, a cue, so you can zoom to that portion, scroll to that portion. Look, our unofficial mass collected is already 0.05 kilograms. That's fantastic. Just noise. And we're off. Okay. So once again, this is the marker. Our robot is moving. Plowing a little bit. He's having a hard time steering. That's interesting. I wonder what's going on. Okay, let's do it.
It's not delayed at all. It's my robot's out.
I don't know what's going on. They're just having such a hard time moving. But it's looking pretty good. So he's almost to the point. He's to the point where he can dig now. Let's see how the dig cycle is what we're worried about. Okay. Here comes dig cycle. That was really good. This is all automated. That's really cool. That worked better than we ever thought. He's adjusting the depth, so that's a slightly, each depth is slightly deeper. It's in a timeout. That's really good. going.
I wouldn't be able to restart it right now. Because I'm just saying that.
That's interesting. He pushes back the bucket. Yeah. He needs to rehome. So it just didn't. Hmm? I know we can't talk to him.
Are you guys RCing?
Not for the big cycle. Big
So that's
cycle's
auto?
big cycle is auto, and right now, so it just rehomed, so we're good. But everything from this point, he's just adjusting depth. So he just makes one change, and then it goes through the entire cycle. So the encoder lost where it was, but every time it goes around, it'll rehome. And
Oh,
so
that's why it did the.
that's why it spun
the
around.
loop-de-loop?
And that's why it made the contact coming back.
Gotcha.
Because it lost track of where it's at. That's not a big deal because it rehomes.
So how's the digging? Is it what you expected? Or?
It pushes back the scoop every time it hits, which is a problem. And so he's rehoming right now. It'll stop when it homes. Then he's good. It's also hitting on the chain when it goes down, which stops us from digging as deep as we'd like to, I think.
Oh.
That's pretty good. So stall torquing a motor is pretty bad to do to it when it's in there. That was interesting.
There's no force information. It's just.
We could read back
Position?
current. Yeah, it's just position. We could read back current, but we aren't doing that
We're
right
not
now.
controlling on
We're not. We don't do any feedback based on. Oh, bummer. We need to debug that. Oh, rehome. Oh, that's funny. One of the other problems was on the first couple scoops, it drug the robot forward, and so it's not digging in the same hole. It's not digging deeper. So that's one of the problems. Every time we scoop and pull back, it pulls the robot forward. So he's going to rehome. We almost need to program that up into one of our cycles.
So he's able to engage the rehoming while in the autonomous section.
Well, that's why it stopped right there. Is he stopped it and went back and pulled the arm up. So he's rehoming again. He's got a loop where he's hit it multiple times, and now it's going to do it multiple times. So now it should be good. There. You can tell the difference between homing and going because it's slower. It's a lot, so it's 20% speed for the homing. That was a really good scoop. Ooh, we need to fix that. Well, when it turned over the stuff on the front rather than into the scoop.
Well, it lost steps.
I don't think that one did. See, this is where we're doing really well.
Yeah.
But see that? It turned over. It turned over too much. We could have gone further back.
I think we need to lift the hopper one.
I think that's worse.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That stays on there.
But those are good scoops. Like, even though it doesn't look like there's much in there, see how it's, we need to slow it down, take multiple steps to do that last one. That looks good.
Is that the timeout?
That must be the timeout. I'm not sure why it's doing that for timeout.
Ooh, there's some noise.
Yeah, I think we're doing all right. He needs to adjust his program. He needs to adjust his program to where he has some presets for depths.
This looks like he's trying to trouble controlling.
I know. I was really worried about that.
This kind of cuts out. Do you want to try to what do they call it? Crunching something. It's kind
Don't. He hit a rock. I don't think you can see the rock. I think autonomy on this would be really tough. That's a lot lighter than I thought it was going to be. Oh, why? He's having a hard time controlling it. We'll figure that out. I'm excited about this. I don't think we're high enough, guys. I don't think we're even close.
It comes up, the lid comes up.
It comes up. I don't think we're going to do the pull up. I'm a little bit worried about that.
Very synchronized.
We're sinking a lot more than we thought. Of course, the regolith there is a little bit higher.
It's dragging up.
Wow. Oh, might work. Keep on going. That's not bad. Oh, our weight went down. Yep. Yes. That's fantastic. Get another round. There's some gravel in there. We got it. We're competitors. It's gonna be fun. Couple bugs to work out. We've never been in this on top of it. This is exciting. We got 1 minute, 50 seconds left. Up there. I don't know how he's having such a hard time controlling it. Is he trying to go over it? He just needs to stop. We learned a lot. It's time to stop. Before he breaks it. I'm recording it right now.
Yeah, the screen.
When you guys clean it off, see the little our shelf there that collects stuff. See how much gravel there was there when you guys cleaned it off.
Okay, we'll check that out.
Cool. I think he might be done. I hope he's done. We don't want to break it. We learned a lot.
Don't worry about that.
Antimatter.
Man, all the way down to microseconds there.
Oh, yeah.
No, milliseconds. All the way down to single milliseconds. That's incredible. All right. Oh, I thought we were done, Garrett. Yeah, differential encoders, pain in the rear end every time. Need to be absolute.
Is it using encoders for the track right now?
No, it's open loop. He's just pushing sticks. I'm wondering if he tried his mixing routine. If it would make more sense if he's trying his mixing routine rather than the 2 sticks. I think if that's the case, we'll switch it back to 2 sticks. Cool. Time expired. That's it. Hey!